Hello everyone, and welcome to a high-level presentation of the donation process at the parish level. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the instructional video today, so let's get started. The overall goals of this presentation are to go over the gift types that you'll receive at the parish. These consist of checks, cash, credit cards, and pledges. The processing steps of how to prepare each donation and send it to the lockbox, and then finishing up with some tips to help streamline the process. Here are the gift types that you will handle at the parish. First, you'll probably handle some personal checks. These are the checks that come from the parishioners. You'll also handle parish checks. These are checks written by the parish, typically for the cash transactions that you'll receive, and we'll go over this further. Cash are the bills and coins that you'll receive. Credit cards, this is the information that will be on the commitment card that you'll receive at the parish. And pledges, which is the donor information on the commitment card. Now we'll discuss the processing steps. The first processing step is to open the envelopes. Please open all of the envelopes, even if they are sealed, and look up the donor information in your parish database. The next step is to document the CID number on the commitment card. Please document the diocesan CID number in the designated area of the commitment card. Please note that an envelope number and a CID number are not the same thing. If you do not have a diocesan CID number for the donor, then please leave it blank. Also, please do not use the CID numbers that are prefaced with an asterisk in your parish database management system. They are invalid and cause gifts to be credited to the wrong donor. Let's now discuss entering donation information on the tracking form. You'll enter the donation information on the BAA parish tracking form. This form is strictly for parishes only. The form is used for BAA donation tracking specific for your parish for future auditing purposes. Remember to verify all gifts are entered on the tracking form before you seal your Fedex package. Next up is preparing different gift types for the lockbox. This gets a little in depth, so bear with me while I go through each step. So let's get into how to properly prepare different gift types of donations. First, we'll discuss personal checks. If you receive a personal check from a parishioner, the CID of said parishioner should be written on the personal check and returned to the original envelope with the corresponding commitment card. If you do not have the CID number, then do not write anything on the check and return with the commitment card and envelope. This is the same process used for personal checks, whether it's mailed, given to you in person, or placed in a BAA-specific donation basket. Now let's discuss cash gifts and parish checks. Before we go any further with these gift types, the most important procedure to remember concerning cash gifts is that they must be converted into a parish check. Please do not send cash to the lockbox. I'll repeat that one. Please do not send cash to the lockbox and convert all cash into a parish check. The structure of the BAA lockbox is not capable of processing cash donations. And with that being said, let's talk about cash gifts with commitment cards first. Please convert cash to one parish check and put it in a Fedex package with the commitment cards that are associated with that cash. The lockbox has asked that we please limit 25 commitment cards per parish check because they have a limited number of items per batch. Commitment cards and associated parish checks must be kept together to ensure proper monetary and donor documentation and reconciliation. An important note here, the total amount of cash collected by the donor must equal the amount of the parish check. If it is not balanced, the transaction will be rerouted to the diocesan data ops department, resulting in a delay of processing by 3 to 5 days. Let's discuss the process for loose or anonymous cash with no commitment card. You'll follow similar steps to what we just discussed with some minor differences. With these cash gifts, you can combine all the cash together and convert it into a parish check. And once you have counted all of the loose cash, please complete a commitment card with the amount that the cash equals, along with the parish name and city. Then write anonymous cash gift in the name field of the commitment card. Place the parish check with the commitment card and put it in your lockbox FedEx bag with your other donations. Next up are credit card gifts. These are pretty easy, and the credit card information is filled out by the donor on the commitment card. The commitment card is placed in the lockbox FedEx bag, and you're done with the credit card part. And lastly, we'll discuss pledge-only gifts. This is another pretty easy transaction. Donors will fill out the commitment card with their information and pledge and choose to distribute their pledge payments in up to 5 monthly installments. Pledges are no longer encouraged after the 5-month period, but one-time gifts are encouraged throughout the entirety of the campaign. And lastly, let's discuss preparing the FedEx package. Now we're almost finished processing our donations. Once all the gift types are processed and the tracking form is filled out, place all the donations in the FedEx package and seal it up and put it in the parish safe. If you're scheduled for a FedEx pickup, they will come on Wednesdays. If you're not, then please drop your FedEx package off at an approved location as soon as possible. Another note about FedEx package pickup: if you do not have someone there to have your packages picked up 2 times in a row, FedEx will automatically cancel your package pickup. And let's move on to our last slide, streamlining tips. Here are some tips to help streamline the process. If you come across a CID number in your parish database that has an asterisk in front of it, please do not write in the commitment card. This is not a legitimate CID number and is a placeholder number from an old process and system. Number 2, envelope numbers. Please do not write envelope numbers from your parish as the CID number. These are not the same thing. CID stands for Constituent Identification Number. This is a unique identifying number created by the diocesan database for the constituent, and the envelope number is created at the parish level. And number 3, process impairments. We ask that you please remove any paper clips, staples, and tape. This makes it difficult for the scanners at the lockbox to read the scan line and accompanying information. And BAA tracking form. Lastly, please do not send the tracking form to the lockbox. This is for your parish's use to keep track of your donations and to have a form for future audits if needed. This concludes our presentation, and I want to thank you again for taking the time to learn about the BAA process at the parish level today and welcome you to the Bishop's Annual Appeal team. If you have any questions concerning the lockbox preparation and process, please submit an inquiry by emailing to dataops.support@raldioc.org, and we would be happy to assist you. Again, that email is dataops.support@raldioc.org, and thank you again.